Every single day, over 1 million people walk into one of Amazon's warehouses around the world. They scan packages, they lift boxes, they walk up to 15 miles in a single shift, and most of them are being watched every single second. What happens inside these buildings is something Amazon has spent billions trying to keep quiet. But today, we're going inside. Let's start with something Amazon calls their productivity rate. Every worker inside a fulfillment center is tracked in real time. Their scanner tells the system exactly how many items they've picked, packed, or stowed every minute of every hour. Fall below the expected rate? You get a warning. Automatically. Generated by an algorithm. No human involved. Workers have reported receiving termination notices without ever speaking to a manager. One former employee described it as being managed by a machine that doesn't care if you're sick, if you're injured, or if your mother just died. Amazon calls it efficiency. Workers call it something else entirely, and it gets worse. Amazon has patented a wristband, yes, a wristband, designed to track hand movements in real time and vibrate when a worker reaches in the wrong direction. The patent was granted. The technology exists. And Amazon has never officially said they won't use it. The human cost of working for Amazon is something the company rarely advertises. A major investigation by a US news outlet found that the injury rate inside Amazon warehouses is nearly double the industry average. For every 100 workers, Amazon records over 7 serious injuries per year. The industry average? Around 3.3. Workers report being pushed so hard to meet targets that they skip toilet breaks. Some have described urinating in bottles rather than lose time walking to the bathroom, a claim Amazon famously denied in 2021, before quietly admitting it was true weeks later. And the walking, my God, the walking. Amazon workers routinely walk between 10 and 15 miles during a single 10-hour shift. That's the equivalent of walking from London to Heathrow. Every single day. Knee injuries, back problems, repetitive strain. These are not rare. They are expected. Former workers have described leaving Amazon after just 1 year, barely able to walk properly. Amazon loves to talk about its starting wage. And yes, on paper, it sounds decent. In the UK, Amazon starts workers at around £12 to £13 per hour. That's above minimum wage. But here's what they don't put in the press release. Many Amazon workers are hired through third-party agencies, meaning Amazon isn't technically their employer. That matters because it limits worker rights, sick pay entitlements, and access to Amazon's own benefits package. And the good pay. It often comes with mandatory overtime, unpredictable shift patterns, and 0 guaranteed hours for agency staff. Researchers have calculated that once you factor in the physical demands, the mileage, the injuries, the mental strain, the effective hourly rate starts to look very different. You're not being paid £12 an hour to move packages. You're being paid £12 an hour to run a human body at the edge of its limits. And when that body breaks down, Amazon moves on to the next one. Perhaps the most disturbing part of this story isn't the surveillance or the injuries. It's what it does to the mind. Former Amazon workers have described a psychological phenomenon some call Amazon brain, a state of hypervigilance where your body becomes so conditioned to speed and pressure that you can't slow down even after you leave work. Sleep disorders, anxiety, depression, reported at alarming rates among former fulfillment center staff. One investigation found that ambulances were called to Amazon warehouses hundreds of times over a 2-year period for mental health-related incidents. Amazon has wellness programs. They have meditation booths inside some warehouses, small pods where workers can spend a few minutes calming down. Critics have pointed out the cruelty of that image, a company that manufactures the stress, that then sells you a 2-minute escape from it and calls it a benefit. Here's the thing nobody wants to say out loud. Amazon didn't create these conditions in isolation. We created them. Every time we click next day delivery, every time we expect a package in 2 hours, we are the ones setting the pace that those workers are being broken by. Amazon is a mirror, and what it shows us about ourselves is deeply uncomfortable. The question isn't just, is Amazon evil? The question is, what are we willing to change? If this video made you think, share it with someone who orders from Amazon every week, and subscribe, because next week, we're going inside the warehouse that revolted.